Alright, hello YouTube. Welcome back to another repair video. Today we're taking a look at my super dodgy laptop. It's definitely not qualified right now. We're going to keep the sticker there though regardless of how this ends up. We have a battery issue with this thing, so I'm going to power it up. It's doing updates. We got to let it finish that, so we may have to pause this depending how long this takes. But what we're dealing with is a battery issue. Sometimes it will charge up to about 55%. Other days it goes to about 35%. So it's a good, without reason, it goes to say that the battery is failing. So, yeah. It's getting old. It's showing its age. I'm going to sign in. We'll sign in real quick. You might have saw that. Who cares? It's just my pen. I have another technician here with me today. He's going to attempt this repair for me. But as I said, this is a business computer. This is an Asus UX330UA laptop. So we're also doing this at home on a different bench known as the kitchen table. So we'll let this thing boot up. We're going to go remind me in 3 days because I don't want any of your free stuff, Microsoft. So, as it boots up, we can see the battery percentage. What is it today? So it's at about 55. It's not going to charge any higher than that. And if we unplug it, it will start decreasing, not rapidly, but we might get a half hour of use out of it, if that. So, let's go ahead and shut this thing down. Hopefully there's no updates queued and it takes a while to shut down like it did the first time I turned this thing on. We'll say shut down. Looks like there's no updates. Alright, colored pencils away. Laptop is shut down. We're going to flip this over and get out what we got. We ordered one of the cheap iFixit toolkits, which they're not bad for what they are and what comes in them. However, you get a plastic handled driver instead of one of the aluminum ones that you get with the other kits. So, don't really have much to say about that, but I do hope it will work for this job. Ideally, it should. We'll actually use the project tray to hold our screws, that way we don't drop them. And we're going to get out, we have a Phillips screwdriver that we're going to need to use. It will be a P0, and then we're also going to have a Torx driver, but the Torx driver will be of a different kind. We'll use, and I'm not sure what size it is. If you give me a second, I will tell you what Torx it actually is. It looks like it is a T6, so Torx 6. Let's get the toolkit out of the way. Get the laptop out here, and we'll need some tweezers. No, not tweezers, a pick. So it's a nice little kit. If you've never seen one of these, I already have one of the bits out and the driver handle and then the tweezers, but they're not bad. We're going to get the pick out to use with it. And finally, let's get our battery out and then clear our workspace for this technician today. Let's get the battery out, see that it purports to be close to the battery, or has to be really close to the battery I need it to be. We'll throw that off to the side and take a look at what's in the bag. If it's going to... Oh, it punched a hole in the bag. Okay. There we go. And that appears to be the battery that I need, so I'll throw that to the side. Alright, man. You want to introduce yourself? What's your name?
Elijah.
Elijah? Alright, how old are you?
5.
5? Alright, man. Here's what we got to do, okay? You got to take this black thing. I'm going to tell you what to do. You got to pick up, kind of poke it in there and lift that one up and lift that one up. You might break the tip. You got to hold down on the laptop while you're doing it. Don't stab yourself in the finger, okay? I'm going to scoot you in a little so you're there. So did you get that one lifted up? Throw it in the bin over here. And get the other one in this corner. This is technically his first repair, so he's going to get some assistance. Careful you don't stab yourself in the hand. Here, let me see it. There you go. Throw it in the bin. Very good, man. Good job. Now you're going to need your yellow screw or your green screwdriver. You see all these screws? Look, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got to take all them out. As you take them out, here. As you take them out, put them in your parts bin here, okay? So, we're gonna let the little man here attempt to fix a battery issue. It should be out. Go ahead and lift it out of there. Is it out? Throw it in your bin. Alright. Get all the ones around the edge. Got to do is you got to kind of lift up a little. We got to work our way into this, so let's try and take a look at it. Let's see what we're looking at. We'll actually set our screwdrivers up there. Not yet. Let's take a look at this computer and see. Oh, look at that. Look in the front there. See that? So you see how there's a crack there? Take this, grab this tool here, grab it and put that edge in there. Put it in there. Right like that, and then run it across. So that's all loose. So here, let's set this back down. Okay, let's set it back down for a second and work our way around the edge. It is aluminum, so it's harder to get into stuff that's aluminum than it is. Here, go ahead, work your way down that edge. Just scrape down that edge real easy. Here, go ahead, it's up. It's up. All I was doing was holding it. Take and flip that off of there. Now, very important, when you're working on something that runs on electric, you know how it plugs into the wall, and it also has a battery in it. The first thing you want to do before you touch any tools to anything in there, so you don't short it out, is you want to disconnect the battery. So let's find our battery. Where do we think that is? This big thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this kind of what we're looking at?
Yeah.
Something similar? That looks like it's it exactly. Okay, man. Well, I think what we have to do, see this little metal thing? I'm going to show you how it works. It pulls down like that. See how it moved? Yeah. It doesn't move very far. Go ahead and pull it. Let you pull it down like that with your finger. Okay? Now that that happened, go ahead and put this under these wires and lift up a little. Nope, back here toward the white thing. Real easy. Alright, so now our battery is disconnected. So now we have no worry about shorting anything out if we come in here with a screwdriver. So know what we have to do?
And we have to screw these up.
You got to be careful. I want you to take out these 4. Okay? Alright? Take out those 4 and keep track of them. You can't put them with all the other screws. But take them 4 out. Here, if you need a little more gusto, you're turning the wrong way. You started turning one way. Watch. It'll come out and stick on there because it's magnetic. Here, man. It's right here. It's right. I already kept it separate. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and get this one, and this one out. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. You know your left from your right. That's tighten. Go the other way. Here, let me show you something. Put your hand down on it to get a little pressure. Use this hand to turn. Well, ideally not like that, but did you get it? Man, this bit is giving us some trouble here. How about we switch to a smaller one? we're going to switch to a pH0 instead of a pH0. Let's see if that gets a bit more grip. That seems to be your guy. I'm going to loosen them because some of those were hard to
Loosen?
yeah, they're real hard to get out. I'll take it out of there. Here, nope. Go ahead and take that the rest. Let me see if that's even, is it loose or not?
Is it loose?
Alright, well, let's get it out of there, and then you can do the last one right there. Okay? Put the screwdriver down in and try and turn it. Other way. Other way. Press down on the top a little. There you go. I guess you did it without the top. Alright, throw that right there. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there's those 4. Now this thing, here's what we want to do with this. See this here? You want to get right under this edge. Try that over here. You try it. Put it right under the edge of the metal and pry up just a little. Put it right, well, here. Actually, let's come from this side. Nope, can't get at it that way. How about we come from this side, right here. We just want to catch the edge of the metal and pick up just a hair. You see how that worked? Now set this up here so we know which way it goes. Now let's look at the battery. Let's see if you can pick out the other screws. Don't pick them up yet, but how many do we got? 1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
So let's count again. 1,
1,
2, 3,
3,
4,
5,
5.
6.
Very good, man. So go ahead with this. You start here, there, and there. While you're doing those, I'm going to take a couple screws out to help you out, alright?
Yeah.
I'll take these ones over here. Other way. Always left to take them out. Right puts them back in.
One out.
Oh, mister, I don't know where that screw went. Never mind, I do. Wrong way.
Wait, I got it the right way.
What, bub?
I got it the right way.
Oh, awesome. Set it up here. No, you're mixing them. Set it up there. Okay. Get that one. Here. And remember, I'm helping.
Yeah, I can get that other one.
You're going to get the other one? Alright, man. I'm not going to get in your way. I don't want to set it up there. Alright. And then get that last screw there. You actually did. I did 2. You did 4. Maybe I'll have to have you come down to the shop and do all this stuff if you're faster than me. Alright, now, set your screwdriver down. Let's see, pick the battery up right there. Try picking it up easy. Is it ready? Oh, it's ready to come out. Alright, let's take a look at it. Let's look at the connector versus this other new connector. So it seems like all the wires are in the right spot. It looks to me like these wires here are a little longer. So we might run into a problem. I think it said something about that on the iFixit website, but that's okay. So let's take our old battery and take our new battery. We're going to set it in right where it goes. But before we do anything, looks like we need to make an adjustment with this thing somehow. Looks like we're going to have to pinch the cables into a certain shape to get it to go into our connector. Okay?
Yeah.
So just like that, but what we'll do is we'll bend it over out of the way here because we have a screw to put in there. You gonna put the screws in? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna start putting them in to help you. You need a snack partway through. Oh boy.
Sure, both need a snack.
You can have a snack partway through. Alright.
I can't get it open.
How about you have that one that I opened up? Okay, we're having a snack, YouTube. We need to keep our energy up to do this repair. This is tough.
It feels tough.
Tell him, bub.
Yeah, it still is tough.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Alright, man. Since I'm helping, I'm going to put this screw in here. Putting screws in is the tricky part, because you have to line them up and you don't want to cross thread them. You got me? So none of the screws go in there yet. We got to work. How about work on this one and this one? I'm going to give you two. Wrong driver. There you go. Put that one and that one in. Let me see something here. What's going on with our alignment tab? Hold on. There it goes. Nope. 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 Right here, Bubby. You was putting it in the, that's where the outside screw goes in to hold the bottom on. You want to go here?
Yeah.
See where I'm pointing? You good there, man. You ain't got to crank it down. Because if you crank it down, you'll end up busting the screw hole loose. And then it's not going to screw nothing, and everything will be flopping around in the wind. We don't want the battery flopping loose.
There we go.
Boy, hold on. They were right with some of these screws in their some of the alignment of the battery connectors, but that's what you can expect. Even with an iFixit, nope, up here. Even with an iFixit branded battery, you can, right here, it doesn't always line up perfect. Now how is that? We have those four, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Stop.
This one's big.
Yes, you grabbed the wrong screw. I was just figuring that out. I was counting screws. Go ahead and try and put that in now, right there. I'm like, why do I have an extra screw? You're never supposed to have extra screws when you work on something, you know that?
Yeah.
Okay, now, real important, okay? I'm going to put this thing back in place because we only get one chance, and if we mess up see these pins? If you put it on crooked and try and smash it on there and bend the pins or break the socket it plugs into, it's never going to work again until you replace either this or these, what's broken. So I'm going to line it up and click it in, okay? I'm going to attempt to, anyhow. Our battery is crooked, so we have to press some of those. That goes there, that goes there. Let me grab a driver here quick. I'm going to put in, whoa, that didn't want to stay, so you know what that means. We got to take it back off because something isn't fitting right. It just popped it up. It's that battery right there, that's what it is. So we're going to line it back up, put it on, and I got to put the screw in the battery side first, that way it don't pop up and knock the connector off again. So let's put a screw in that side. Let's grab one more. I'm going to do one more and then I'll let you do two, alright?
Yep.
Alright. Careful sitting on the edge of the table like that. You don't want to fall off. Alright, very important, don't drop those. Set them here on the battery. Okay? You don't want to drop them. Because if we drop them and guess what happens? If you drop a screw on the floor, it likes to bounce and roll to some spot that makes it near impossible to find it. You know what happens then? You spend a long time looking for something when you could be working on something else. Here. Trade me. Give me that one. Give me this one. Let me see it. I'm going to pick it up with the magnet, because this screwdriver is magnetic. That one isn't. So I'll set it right there. Go ahead, tighten that down nice and easy. Don't crank too hard, but tighten it down until it goes tight. Go tight. Let me see. Very good, man. Awesome job. Now, remember this?
Yeah.
I'm going to bring it over. Go ahead, press it down. Press down. The white part. Let me see. What'd you do? Nope. Fitting a little goofy, mister. It's an aftermarket battery. I guess aftermarket batteries will do that.
After this, I'm taking a really long break.
Really long break.
Yeah, because
No way, man. We got more stuff to fix.
I didn't know that.
So, because we're using an aftermarket battery, this doesn't really want to clip up over the battery as good as it did with the factory one. It's almost like we need to, it is clipping over the end, but there's that. Alright, so old battery out, new battery screwed in. You ready?
Yep.
Alright, slow down on the snacks for a minute. I know it's sugar and snacks, and look, we're gonna put this back on now. Because this is metal, you kind of got to get them aligned right, and you don't have as much wiggle room as you do with plastic. So we'll get her on there. Then we're gonna give it a little press. Go ahead and press right here. Did you hear it? Did you feel how it kind of clicked in place?
No.
See? Did you hear them clicks? When I was pressing, it was clicking. Okay, now, real important. I'm going to give you the most important job of the day. You got to put this screw in. Okay. That one there. Go ahead and put that in. Nope. Go ahead and turn that one down. I'm going to put one over here to let it start. Did you turn it all the way down?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Let me see. Stop. Stop. That's the wrong screw. That driver won't even drive that in. Put that back in there for now. Let me see here. Look, let me show you what we're working with here, okay? Here's the two, look. We're using that other screwdriver, but look at that. Look at the tips here. Do you see those?
Yeah.
Do you see how one looks like a star? If you look straight at it, it looks like a star. Don't they look different from each other?
Yeah.
So we can't use this one for those screws. We have to use this one for the silver screws. Good job. You put that in perfect. And let's tighten this one down. That's in perfect. Go ahead and put your 2 feet in, the sticky side down. Did you get it in there?
Yeah.
Good job, man. Alright, now I have one special requirement of this computer. One of these screws is different than the other ones. So I'm going to put it in the spot where it goes. It goes in the back middle. Okay? So let me go ahead and start it in here. I'm going to look at the time because I think this is taking a lot longer than I think. Oh, it definitely is. Alright. Let me grab this, and we're going to grab our Torx driver again. Okay, mister. There's 2 screws that go in a certain spot. One.
I think one goes here. And I think one goes here.
Let me see. So there's a real long one that goes here. And why is it long? Well, I'm supposed to have 2 long ones, but I lost one of the long ones and it got replaced with a slightly longer one. And then I lost this screw at one point. I think they both fell out. Now, all the rest can just go in. Do you want to put them in?
No.
No? You're going to let me do this? What? I thought this was your job.
Oh, yeah.
You were doing.
It was actually my job.
Okay, so I don't know where we cut off on that. Apparently my one card here ran out of room. I think it is the 32 gig. Is it? Yes, that's why we ran out of room. So I have to remember to export off that card as well as another. We were having some computer problems where it wasn't taking my pin. So, but we can definitely see that we have a battery now. I don't know if there's a battery issue causing another problem, but so far so good because the computer does run on battery. I can't really see a percentage because as soon as I flip over to this, it gives me that option about my Microsoft account. So that's a new problem that I haven't dealt with. Anyhow, it is running on battery. I'm going to say it's successful ahead of time. I guess it doesn't prove it, but we'll go ahead and prove that as soon as I can. I'll do a short or something. I'm going to leave this powered on. And we'll see what happens. You going to say bye? You got to come up here where the microphone can hear you, man. Alright, what did you do to my computer, technician?
Nothing.
Are you sure that wasn't you? You didn't break it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Kind of suspicious that I could sign in before you put that battery in. What do you have to say for yourself?
I didn't do nothing.
Did you put the battery in the right way?
Mm-hmm.
And this isn't a battery-related problem, is it? Oh, very good. If you ever do this kind of stuff, you may run into a problem like that. So believe me, just imagine if this was a customer's computer and now we have a sign-in problem because of a battery replacement. Anyhow, you gonna say bye?
Bye.
You gotta get on camera first, man, to say bye.
Bye.
Bye? I don't think they can see you. Come closer. Get on the chair.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Look here, dude. Alright, say bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Alright, bye, everybody. Thank you for watching. We will update this with a short. It's silly that it has a sign-in problem with a battery replacement. I have never dealt with that. Ever. But we'll find out why. Maybe somebody tried getting into my account. Who knows? We'll see you soon.